Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, I will be sharing with you the gifts that I bought for our former foster daughter for Christmas. And I'm kind of going to go into a little bit of a backstory as to how this all came to be and why she is no longer with us, why she is our former foster daughter. So if you are new and you're not already subscribed, definitely hit that red subscribe button so that you don't miss any of our future videos. We do family vlogs, lifestyle, and pregnancy videos as of right now. And then once our baby girl is born, I'm sure I will be doing lots of motherhood videos as well. We would love to have you as part of the Nook Fam, so definitely subscribe so that you can follow our journey. So for those of you that are new, you may not know our fostering experience. So I'm gonna just touch on a couple of the main points of our fostering story so that you have a little bit of background before I go into what I got our former foster daughter for Christmas. So as many of you know, I was an elementary school teacher prior to this year. I decided to take this year off of teaching. And during my 4th year of teaching, I taught 3rd grade at a title school. It was a completely life-changing experience teaching at that particular school. I had never taught at a school like that before, and it was very eye-opening. There were a lot of things that went on during that school year. One of the things that went on was that I had a lot of students actually who were either in foster care, they were homeless. Many of them were just not living in the ideal living situations. And I really learned a lot about being a teacher during that year. It was very, very rewarding. So I found out about a week before school let out for the summer that one of my students in particular was going to be moving to another placement that was on the other side of the state, and it was going to be in a residential facility. She was only 9 at the time, and they really wanted to find a foster family for her, but there were no foster families available because they were really, really short-handed with foster families. So at this time, Chaz was actually deployed. And so he had deployed, I believe, about a month before this kind of came to the surface. And so I was talking with our counselor at school about this student in particular, and I said, you know what? I know that I'm just her teacher, but if she needs a place to stay while they're looking to find a foster family, my door is open. She's definitely welcome to stay with me. I don't have any children of my own. It's just me. My husband is gone right now, and he won't be back for a while, so it'll just be the two of us. And just again, if she needs a place to stay, I have a guest room, my door is open, and we live in a very safe neighborhood. And that's pretty much how I left it. So later on in the week, the school counselor came to my classroom and asked me, "Were you serious about opening your door to this little girl?" And I said, absolutely, yes. I mean, of course, you know, she's absolutely welcome to stay with me. So come to find out, they were still having a really, really hard time finding a foster family. And at this point, I hadn't done any kind of foster training or anything like that, but they desperately did not want to send her to that residential facility because they didn't feel like it would be the best fit for her. So basically what happened is I went down to the Department of Social Services, was cleared to be a foster parent. It was actually a fictive kinship placement for this child. So because I didn't have time to complete all of the training, I think it takes about 6 months to go through a class called Pride. Because I already knew her and had an established relationship with her, they considered me to be a fictive kin, so basically related to her. And so once they went through all of the legal pieces for a fictive kinship placement, I was able to bring her home with me a day and a half later, which was right after school basically let out. So I called Chaz and I said, this is the situation. It looks like it'll be about a week or two that she's with us because they are actively looking for a foster family for her to be placed in. And so she probably won't even still be here at the house when you get back because he still had like 6 months during his deployment to go, and so I thought for sure that she would be placed by then. But I just wanted to let him know, that yes, we're gonna have a foster daughter at our house for a little while, and so don't be surprised if she wants to, talk on the phone or Skype or things like that when we're talking, and just kind of get to know you a little bit. Now, Chaz had actually come to our classroom a couple of times and talked with the kids about his job and just, to meet them and hang out with them. And so she had met him before she was actually at her house. So it was kind of cool because she knew of him and she had met him before. So she kind of felt comfortable talking to him via Skype. So anyway, long story short, basically what it came down to is she was still with us when Chaz got home in November, and we ended up having her for a total of about 10 months, basically up until the time that we were moving down to Florida. So the reason that we were not able to bring her down to Florida with us is because there are some laws that are in place here in the United States under ICWA, the Indian Child Welfare Act, and this little girl happened to be Native American. Now, during the time that we had her, parental rights had not been terminated, so they were trying to get her back with her family. So our placement was only supposed to be temporary. However, near the end of the time that we were there, parental rights were terminated, so then she was placed up for adoption. However, under the Indian Child Welfare Act, they have to look for a Native American family to adopt the Native American child, and that way they can keep their heritage and their culture and everything tight-knit. So unfortunately, we were not able to bring her out of state, because if we were going to do that, because it is possible to still adopt if they can't find a Native American family within the tribe or a relative. Non-Native families can adopt. However, you have to be in the state for a minimum of 6 months when the process starts. So there are just a lot of different steps in the process. So unfortunately, we were actually moving before we could even start that process. And so she is still up in South Dakota. We miss her so much, and we do talk to her every couple of weeks or so. We celebrated her birthday. We are sending her a Christmas gift. So anyway, I know that this was supposed to be like a short backstory, but I wanted to give you guys just some background in this so that you know why we don't have her, because we absolutely adore her and she made a huge impact on our lives, and she really opened our eyes and hearts to adoption. So we will talk about that a little bit more when we do our Q&A video, but as for today, I want to just share with you guys what I bought her for Christmas. Now, keep in mind that I couldn't really get anything big for her because I have to mail it across the states. And when she lived with us, we had gotten her things like a bike, a gymnastics balance beam, just all kinds of like bigger items, rollerblades, things like that. But those kinds of things are really difficult to mail. And so I kept it very small and simple this year. And I know she'll be grateful for us just even sending her anything. So I just wanted to throw that out there because we didn't really get her a whole lot this year, but she is so sweet and I know she'll be just as grateful. So let me go ahead and show you what we got her for Christmas this year. So I'm gonna start by showing you what I would consider to be her big gift. Now this is something that she specifically asked for, and she's so funny. All of her friends, I guess, have these now, and she was like, but I'm the only one that doesn't have one. So I went ahead and got her this. It is a remote control car, which really surprised me, but she is really into these remote control cars. I guess they're really popular with kids her age now. And I'm sure I guess they always have been around that age. She's 11 now, but she has really been wanting a remote control car. So I ordered this particular one off of Amazon, and she's kind of like a mixture between a girly girl and a tomboy. She would love to get dressed up for church, and she would always ask me to curl her hair and just to make her feel all fancy. But then she also would go and climb trees and, just play in the dirt and do all the fun stuff that kids should be doing. So I think that's perfect. I love that she was able to do both. So anyway, this is the car that I got her. It's a stunt car. So the wheels, they can go up on like curbs and things like that. So when she's outside playing with her friends, they can just kind of go up and do cool stunts. So I thought that was really cool. I think this was about $25 to $30 on Amazon. I will link it down below. It shipped really fast and it's smaller than what I thought, which is nice for shipping purposes. So anyway, I think she'll really, really like that. So I'm going to wrap the remote control car as a gift, as a present, and then all of the small things I'm gonna put in a stocking. So this is her stocking. I would show you the other side, but it has her name embroidered on it from when we had family stockings. So I'm not gonna show you that, but basically I found this in our Christmas decor bin, and because it has her name embroidered on there, I decided that she needed to just go ahead and have it because, I mean, I can't really use it here, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna put all of her stocking stuffers in here and mail this with her gift. Something else that she asked for Christmas this year was a Barbie. So I actually found this Barbie Fashionistas Barbie. Let me see if you guys can see it. So I loved the fact that this one wasn't your just typical blonde hair, blue-eyed Barbie, but it is still the Barbie brand. You guys can see. And this one actually looks a little bit more like our foster daughter. And I definitely think that children should be exposed to a variety of different cultures and heritages. And she already has some other Barbies. She has Elsa and Anna from Frozen and just some other Barbies that we had purchased over the year that we had her. But I really liked this one for her because she didn't have anything like that yet. So anyway, I thought that was cute. So something else that she asked for were some Hot Wheels cars. So I just picked up 2 Hot Wheels cars for her from Walmart, and these were only like $1 a piece. So I thought those would make some good stocking stuffers. And then I showed you guys this in my Christmas shopping vlog. I got her this Laugh Out Loud Christmas Jokes for Kids book. She loves to read and she loves anything that cracks her up or makes her laugh. So I thought that would be perfect for her to kind of just play around with her friends and read some Christmas jokes. And then she loves the LOL Surprise cartoon. Is it a cartoon? I don't even know, honestly, but I remember getting her something like this last year. It was an LOL Surprise puzzle, I think, but she wanted some fuzzy socks this year. So I got these from the Target Dollar Spot. Some Santa bubble tape. She loves gum. And then last, I just got her a card with some pictures. So she's been really wanting to see some pictures of us down here, and she's never been to Florida before. So I thought that, I'll show you guys this one in a minute. I thought that she would really like these pictures. I only have 2, but like I said, we talk to her a lot and we send her things occasionally, so we can always send her more. This is just her little Christmas gift. But I did print off our family picture. She was obsessed with Chief and Chewy when she lived with us, so I decided that this would be the perfect picture for her. Every single time we talk to her on the phone, she always asks me to give Chief and Chewy a hug for her. So anyway, I thought she would really, really like that. And then the other picture is of Chaz building the Sandman snowman on the beach. It was so funny. I think she's just gonna crack up, but anyway, this is just so she can kind of see a little bit of the beach and ocean. And Chaz always made her laugh. He was like the silliest, goofiest foster dad ever. And she just absolutely adored him. So this is him. So this is the picture from when we actually made that little Sandman for our intro that you guys see. So that is it. It's not much, but I know she'll be so grateful, and I'm just excited to hear about how her holiday goes. It is strange going from having her last Christmas to not having her here with us this Christmas, but we'll definitely get to at least talk to her on Christmas Day and just wish her a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And anyway, it'll be fine. But again, we will touch on this in our upcoming Q&A. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.